Hello, Scrapbookers. This is Megan with Crafty Meggy, and I am back. Woohoo! I know you're all so excited, as am I. So excited to be back and creating on YouTube. So I think this is going to be one of my first videos back. And it's going to be a tour video. I finally am in my house and I have a scrapbooking space. It is in my daughter Rachel's bedroom, but she's only here half of the time, and so it works. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to flip you around and I'm going to show you my crazy messy room, or half of the room. And then I think I'm gonna try to organize it, and then I'm going to do a video probably in a week or so. What's today? I don't even know what today is. Probably in a few days at least, when it's actually clean, and I'll do a tour video and how I have everything set up. I am pretty sure I'm going to change this room up a ton, but this is what it looks like right now. I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so my scrappy room slash Rachel's bedroom is at the end of the hall. So my house is that way, and then this is her area, and my room is actually right down here. So it's a smaller house, definitely a lot smaller than I had planned on. So like I said, I have to share with my daughter Rachel. So you walk in, and to the right here, I do have some like sewing stuff and a Christmas bag, because, you know, why wouldn't I have a Christmas bag? And my little troll from like the 90s. I got this at Target like 10 years ago when the Target dollar spot was just starting. And then this has a bunch of envelopes and just random things in here. And then cords and more cords. I have some organizing containers over here and some sewing stuff under my desk, which I will come into the room and show you my desk area. So this is my long desk. I will link to my scrapbooking room, my last scrapbooking room tour in my old house. I had my own room and life was definitely different back then. So this is a huge change for me. But I'm excited and I'm loving it. So this used to be in my scrapbooking room at my old house. I used it as like my organizing space for albums, my silhouette, and a bunch of other things. So now I'm using it as my computer space and my scrapbooking space. So my scrap space is going to be right here, or it is right here. And then I just ordered this monopod that attaches to this monopod that I had, because the shelves that I have set up aren't long enough to extend, because my old ones used to like extend out to here. So I just bought this monopod. It was like 20 bucks, not awful, and it works great. So I have it set up on my computer over here, and so I can see what I'm doing, and I can also watch scrapbooking videos while I'm scrapbooking. That's super fun, right? I do have a light set up here. I have another light here that I need to plug in and kind of, I think I'm going to attach this one to the wall up here, so then I can have two lights on my desk. So that is my desk space. This oh my goodness, calendar. I forgot what the word is. My dad actually made, and he is an artist, and then he got calendars made out of his art. He does collaging with paper, and it's gorgeous. Maybe I'll do like a share of all of his art someday. He's amazing. Okay, so I also have this green shelf, which I could use for organizing, and excuse me, I just haven't done anything with that yet. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, because like I said, I don't have as much room in this room. Then we come over, the door, right next to the door is my little organizing contraption that has a bunch of felt and cork and twine and sequins in it. Actually, I was thinking I don't have my sequins in there anymore, so I could put something else in there. Then this has a bunch of 6x6 paper pads, and then this contraption here has all of my scrap pieces of paper, and it's also got some 3x4 and 4x6 cards that I have made myself, and then just a bunch of scraps and things organized by color or pattern or whatever. I also have an empty one that just has bags in it that I can use for scrapbooking. And then I also have, I think on the bottom, it's all Christmas stuff down there. This box is stuff that I'm going to take to the thrift store once it is full, and it almost is full. Trash can. Can't live without a trash can in a scrappy space, right? Then I have like tissue paper everywhere. All of my notebooks and happy planners and stuff are on here. Embellishments. I'm gonna move these two down there and put embellishments up here. And then this is my mixed media cart, which I am going to move my Close to My Heart inks off of here onto that ink space over there. And then this is just going to be strictly mixed media art stuff. And if I have more room, I might add like, I don't know, pens and planner stuff and stuff like that, but I'm not really sure yet. So this is actually gonna go over by my desk once I'm all done with it. Okay, let's move some stuff out of the way. Like I said, it's a mess in here. Then I have just a bunch of odds and ends. Here's a bunch of stamps. Here's my tripod that my microphone used to go on. I'm not sure that I'm gonna set that up. This used to be my ink storage, and I think I'm actually going to sell it. So if somebody wants to buy it, I'll sell it to you and ship it to you for whatever it costs to ship it. This has all my planner stuff in it. And then here is my project cart from, oh my God, I think it's We Are Memory Keepers. Is that who makes this? And that just has a bunch of stuff on it that I didn't have a spot for. I'm gonna try to move it out of the way. As you can see, I still have 1, 2, 3 boxes here on the floor, which I'm going to move and pull everything out of and organize once I turn this camera off, I think. So let's see. Probably should have organized before I did this video, but I was like, nope, I'm gonna do real life scrap room tour right now. Okay, so down here I have a bunch of like scrapbooking paper pads and kits. Each one of these drawers has a designer, or like this one has holiday, and then it has a bunch of like Amy Tan, Maggie Holmes, stuff like that. I'm thinking I might change that, and I might just have holiday papers in here. And then like this one is like Echo Park and Simple Stories. This one is stencils, which I think I'll probably move those to my mixed media cart. So that one could be for anything. This one is crepe paper. There's some Amy Tan in here too. Then Close to My Heart. This one's going to be strictly close to my heart, so I can get to my Close to My Heart stuff quickly. And then this one looks like Maggie Holmes, Simple Stories, fall. I think this one's just going to be fall. And then I'll probably do like this one be like spring and summer maybe. Then I have, sorry, I'm like so out of breath. So I apologize if I'm like breathing hard and it's bothering you. This one has all of my page protectors in it. and then some paper collections. These are recent paper collections that I have bought or want to work with, or I'm trying to find a spot for. This one is just a hubbub of lots of just different junk and scrappy stuff. So then this one is layouts. There's a ton of layouts in here, and I do have some of my what's it called, Scrap and Reflections stencils in here, and then my silhouette mats in here too. Then we're gonna come up, and here I have my paper organization, whatchamacallit. And then over here, I have more embellishments in this cabinet, and then tools over here, and all my ink stamps, or rotary stamps, and then homemade, what are these? Bling. Shadney wood veneer kit. That's from like 2 or 3 years ago. That's crazy. And then my enamel dots and sequins, I think, are in here. Then up here, I just have binders that have like scrappy classes that I've printed off, and a bunch of other things. Some old memorabilia from the kids. This is my old blanket from when I was a baby. And then I do have some of my scrapbook pages in here, and some other scrapbooking stuff up there. Then we're gonna come down here, and yes, it might be weird that I have photos of my ex in my craft room. Mark and I are officially divorced, and since this was going to originally be Jonas and Rachel's room and my craft room was not going to be in here, I left the family photos in here for them. Well, now it's kind of my room and Rachel's room, and Jonas doesn't live here anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. So if you're divorced and you have an idea, because I don't want to throw them away. Like, I want my kids to be able to have them if they want them. And so what do I do with them? Anyway, so now here I just have piled up some kits in these iris containers. This one is Fancy Free, which I think was a Paige Evans kit, and I think there's a Christmas kit down there, and then a bunch of boxes that have layouts and things in it as well. Then here I have all of my thickers, or some of my thickers, and then of course my Cameo, which I'm trying to figure out what to do with my Cameo because it's not going to fit in this room. And so I'm thinking I'm going to have it in my bedroom on my scrapbooking desk, because my scrapbooking desk is not going to fit in this room, unfortunately, which is very sad because I love my scrapbooking desk. Gotta love the socks on the floor because, you know, why would I not have socks on the floor? And then another container, or organizing container. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. And then I have 3 boxes here on the ground, and I think this is filled with layouts too. I need to get rid of this. Excuse me. And then inside here, I have Zots and washi tape. Inside this cabinet, I have like old photos and a bunch of memorabilia and stuff from the kids. And then this used to be Jonas's bed, but I'm using it as storage now. So it works. I still have these 2 boxes I got to go through as well. And I recently got a couple of papers. Ashley went with me to Hobby Lobby. Ashley, if you didn't know, is my partner. She is my new life partner, whatever you want to call her. And we are going to get married. So we went to Hobby Lobby together, which I absolutely love that she wanted to go to Hobby Lobby with me. And I bought some papers for our wedding, possibly. And then I saw this one and I was like, oh my God, yes, I have to have this. And I'm going to use this actually to make a layout of, I took Jonas and Rachel to a pride celebration that's about 30 minutes away. and so I'm gonna use that to scrapbook with it. Okay, and then this paper I just bought because it's pretty. And then this paper, we're trying to figure out what kind of turquoise we want, because our colors are gonna be turquoise and burgundy. So we're trying to figure out what color turquoise, because there's like a million different turquoise colors. So those are possible wedding papers I'm going to scrapbook with. Should probably find a better place to put them. But yeah, so that is, and then this is Rachel's bed up here. That is my scrapbooking room. I also have some of little organizing for embellishments over here. And my Tim Holtz mat is down there. And yeah, I have another box out there, and I think I have like 5 more boxes out in the garage that I still need to bring in. So it's great. I totally have room for everything, right? It's fine. Anyway, I am going to start cleaning, and maybe get some scrapbooking done today. I think I'm going to scrapbook first because I have been missing scrapbooking, and I really want to do that. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm hoping that I'll have a better view for you here in a few minutes. Hello friends, and welcome again to this Crafty Meggy video. So I just realized that I did a Crafty room space share, and I never did an after video because I cleaned it up a bunch and I never came back and showed you the after, which was really sucky because now it's a mess again. But it has changed a little bit. I did organize a little bit, and I did kind of get things in a little bit of order. So I thought I would take you through. Again, I am sharing this space with my 17-year-old daughter, and she is a very messy kid. She always has been, always will be. I imagine she is her mother's daughter. I am not a clean person. I try to be, but I am not. So, and I also have my fan on, so I hope that that isn't going to affect this video. But I will just do a real quick kind of just show of the space, and then I think maybe in a couple months I'll come back and show you a better video version of it. Thanks so much again for watching. Okay, so I thought I would start in a different area instead of at the door this time. So this is my view from my, what's this thing called? Computer. So this is my computer over here to the left, and then I have my Crafty space and the door, and then the hallway. There's a bathroom like right out here, which is really nice because if I do mixed media and stuff, I can quickly just get there and wash it off. Then you can see I have this tower that has all of my scrap paper in it. I'm not sure if this is how I had it set up a few months ago, because I think I recorded in May, back in May, and it might have looked a little bit different. I honestly did not watch the video that I did last time. And of course I have one of the puppies here and that wants to hang out with me. I need to figure out what's going on with the, I'm not sure why. We have a bunch of towels right here, and then Rachel has a bunch of just school work. And then of course trash. Why wouldn't I have trash? It looks like popcorn. Yay. So I'm glad she just has popcorn laying on the floor, and then scrappy supplies. So this cart I am thinking about actually just taking out and putting in the shed, because the room just isn't big enough. Like, it's nice to have a bunch of projects going at once, but honestly in the last 4, 5, 6 months that we've been here, because we've been here since April 11th of 2023, I have only done like maybe 1 or 2 full-size 12 by 12 scrapbook pages, and then I've done maybe 3 or 4 Christmas pages for my Christmas album for 2022. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to organize all of this stuff, find drawers and spaces for it to go in, which I do have spaces down here for stuff to go into, so I can make it happen. And then this will just go away so that Rachel and I have more room in here. You can see that Rachel does have some of the closet space taken, and I do have some of my layouts in the what are these called, iris containers. This is a box that actually can be taken out, so I think I'm going to take that out sometime in the next little while And then I have a bunch of layouts down here, as well as supplies and things that I'm not using so much of. I do want to go through all of those and probably put this, like the supplies and the layouts. I'm thinking I want to put all of my layouts and extra stuff up here, and then other things that I want to be able to get to, I could put here. So then I still have my silhouette, which I do need to get out, and I am actually going to redo my bedroom so that I have room for my silhouette and my laptop, and I'm going to do all of my silhouette and laptop stuff in my bedroom. And yeah, I'm thinking that that's what I'm going to do. Then I have just a bunch of junk and photos and things over here, and this is Rachel's dresser. I use this side with a bunch of stuff. I think these boxes all have books in them for Rachel. We're going to eventually make her a bigger bed, because this bed is like, she's like 175 pounds and she's like almost 6 feet tall. Like, this bed is not good for her. When we bought it, we thought it was like taller, but I bought it on Amazon, and so I didn't measure or do anything. I was just like, oh, this one looks good, you know. Yeah, it wasn't. So we're gonna make her a bed out of logs, and then she's gonna have like desk space down here and like bookshelves and stuff, so that she can put all of her books and things and have a space here at our house. Jonas used to sleep down here. Jonas doesn't come to my house anymore. He just lives with his dad, which is fine. That's life. And yeah, so that is my room right now. I did put all of like my calendars and organizing things here, and my embellishments are all up here. And then also over here, I don't remember if I showed you guys this, but I do have different papers in here, and I tried to organize them by company. So this is a bunch of close to my heart stuff, or I did by like season. I think this is all fall stuff, maybe some summer stuff in there. And then this one is a bunch of different types of papers, holidays, and a bunch of different stuff. This one looks like more fall, because I mean, why not? I have all the fall papers. Fall is my favorite. And then this is like my stencil drawer. And then I have a bunch of layouts that I don't have in these iris containers. And then I do have my paper set up like I did at my old craft room. And then up here is just a bunch of binders that I need to go through and figure out if I'm going to keep the stuff inside them. And yeah, that is my craft room. So my mixed media cart is over here because I wanted to make sure that the twins don't get into it. And so I block it with my chair, and usually we keep Rachel's door shut. We don't lock it, but it is hard for the door to open. It like doesn't fit very well. And so it does make it easier for, or harder for the twins to get into, because I have 2 3-year-old little kids that are actually turning 4. Oh gosh, tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Oh my God, they're going to be 4 tomorrow. No. It's Thursday. So in 2 days, they're going to be 4. But anyway, that's my messy craft room. I hope that you enjoyed this whole video, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon. This is my setup now. I don't remember if this is how it was in the last or the first part of the video. I think this one I hadn't set up yet. So I do have that here now. And I did create a layout. Whoa, I'm falling. A 12 by 12 layout that I have a video for. And I just realized something must have been going on with the lighting in my room or on my video, because it's like blue. And I'm like, what the heck? So I'm going to have to figure out how to change the color, because it just looks awful and it's like really bothering me as I'm watching it. So I might post it as is, or I might try to fix it and see if I can. But yeah, of course, my desk is messy again. I mean, this is normal Crafty Meggy experience, right? But there is my setup. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.